Hello and welcome. Now in this video, we're going to edit the audio to get it ready for our video. So we're going to actually import that audio into Camtasia. So we're now going to import the file we just created into Camtasia. Okay, so now that we have the file, we're going to bring it down to our editing timeline. And so you'll notice a couple of things here. You're going to notice that there are some instances where you're going to see on the timeline where there were the 3 claps, and those are the places where we made mistakes. Now what we want to do is we want to go to the place where we started narrating the actual audio. And you'll note that we began right here. So one of the things we're going to do right away is we're going to then just cut out the extraneous audio. So what we're going to do is we're going to split this in the timeline, and we're just going to cut this part out. And then we're going to bring this entire audio back to our timeline. Okay, so now, if you recall, what we have here is we have the 2 mistakes we made, and then we have the end of our audio, which is going to be about here. Okay, so this is the beginning, and then this is the end. So what we need to do to edit our audio in Camtasia, one thing that we can do is we can take out any background noise. We can do that very easily in Camtasia. And you can do the same thing inside of Audacity also. We're just going to use the noise removal. Whatever the noise removal process is for your particular software, you just want to do a basic noise removal process of whatever background noise is in there. So you pick some area where there's nothing going on, no talking, and then you substitute that area for the rest of the audio. So now that that is done, we're going to go back here to the beginning of the timeline. And the way that you do this to make sure that you really have your audio correct is to do it in real time. So what you would really do is you would actually play the audio. So for example, you would click the play button. Whether a company is operating in good or big. Okay, so we know now that that's a mistake, and we've heard the mistake. And that is one of the reasons why you'd want to do this in real time. And so we're going to now take that part of the audio out. Okay, so now all we have is the beginning. Okay, so we can skip forward now to this next mistake. And now you'll understand now that we can see that mistake on our timeline, right? We can see the 3 claps that we put there. So we know we can skip forward to that point. So what we need to do is we need to figure out what the mistake was we made here. Okay, so we're going to stop there. We're going to take that out. Okay, and we can skip forward to the end. And then this is just the audio that we had at the end of our last video, so we can take that out. And so now we have audio for our video. And so what we would do is we would go back and we'd listen to this in real time. And we're not going to do that in this video, but that is what you would do. You would go back and listen to the whole thing, make sure it is what you want it to be, and then you would go through the audio production process. Remember, if you're going to use Camtasia, you're going to want to use Camtasia 7 or Camtasia 8. You can use any version of Audacity, but we're going to need to get it into MP3 format in order to do that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to produce this. We're now going to produce this as MP3, and then we're just going to click the next button. So we're going to do this part off camera. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and save this. Now we're going to save this as an artifact for this course. We're going to save this as the audio we created in video 3. So we're going to save that, and then we're going to click finish. Now if you have Windows, Windows is going to play that file right away. What you can do is you can open the production folder inside of Camtasia, and then there is your audio. Okay, so we have now created our script. We have now recorded that script and edited it, and now we're ready to go to the next step. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.